Alrighty, here we are. Episode number 3. Usually the worst of any type of trilogy or series, I guess, when you talk about movies. But when it comes to podcasts, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, honestly. And let's dive right in. Now, I really wanted to talk about this situation that's going on the internet that's been going on since the dawn of time. I don't know, it really caught my attention because I was scrolling through Snapchat, and they always have these weekly type of events or challenges or most satisfying things. But if you have a Snapchat, you would know what I'm talking about. And from that, I just want to know what in the hell where these challenges come from. Like, I just who starts them? I maybe it's me being a little jealous. It's that clout. It's that clout you want. But some of these challenges are getting out of hand. Like the last challenge that I had seen was with the peel. Eat it with the peel challenge. And man, people get creative with it. I mean, the worst one that I had seen was when this girl put an egg in her mouth and she bit down. I'm just like, "Yeah, one eggshell is enough. Like one little fragment that gets in your eggs when you're cracking them when you're trying to eat breakfast. That's the worst. You're trying to capture that and all that. Oh my god, I can only imagine how much of a mess it was. She had to keep picking out shells out of her teeth and her mouth, and fuck that. I wouldn't do that for a challenge. I wouldn't. That you got me messed up. I saw people eating a banana with the peel on, or I seen people doing the orange. I thought they were just gonna stick to fruit, but I just saw people just eating everything with the shell or the peel on it. Like people were eating full on plastic and tinfoil. If anybody has ever had tinfoil hit your teeth in just the right way, it's so. That's an unbearable feeling. I hate that. Oh my god, that's up there with nails on chalkboard or anything like that. That nope, you can count me out on that. But I did do a poll on my Facebook on the most famous of the challenges, the hot pepper ghost pepper challenge and the cinnamon challenge. And sad to say, I didn't get many votes, but the votes I did get, I will pull them up right now. Is that here's my poll: 4 votes. I got 3 for cinnamon challenge, and I got 1 for ghost pepper challenge. Where would I go into that category? I don't know. I feel like with cinnamon challenge, I guess you can get rid of it really easily and really fast if you drink enough water. But being the dumbass, you'd probably suffocate. The hot ghost pepper challenge. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it could taste good. Both I think taste good in moderation. But man, ooh, this is a tough one. I'd probably have to say the ghost pepper challenge. I mean, yeah, you'll feel it later, probably burning in your asshole and all that. But the cinnamon challenge, I feel like everybody can kind of do it. You don't really have to, I guess, eat it. You just gotta stuff your mouth full of cinnamon, and yeah, I mean that's like the chubby bunny challenge. I don't really count that as a challenge. I mean, it's just kind of a minor nuisance. I feel like ghost pepper challenge. You're over here crying your heart out and sweating and trying to avoid touching your face. I mean, just by the look on the faces that I've seen most of these ghost pepper challenges, I mean, that in itself just, I guess, makes for better comedy. If I was to do it strictly for, I guess, the clout or the internet comedy, 15 minutes of fame, 15 seconds of fame, since everybody's attention spans is so low because Vine ruined our memory span. Horse shit. But either way, well, I just wanted to talk about the pros and cons of internet challenges, and they can get ridiculous, I believe. But I guess the pros would have to be, I guess, you get everybody on I guess a trend everybody can relate, and I guess that's what the internet's for. Not the internet, but social media is to, I guess put your balls out on the line, for a lack of a better term. But better phrase. But from that, the cons are almost the same. So I mean, it's just kind of you're doing it for all the wrong reasons, I guess. I mean, they did have that ALS challenge where it was supposed to be for a good cause and ended up just being a meme at the end of the day where you put ice down your shirt or somebody dumps ice water on you. And then it's like, oh, well, you lost the cause, you lost this. But at the end of the day, I guess it's all harmless fun, except for when people lighting themselves on fire. I guess if you get fun out of that, to each his own, I guess. Cynical people would say natural selection, Darwin was right, yada, yada, yada. It's from there. But I was going to talk about, you want to know, natural selection. Trips to Walmart. I was gonna talk about that, and that kind of sucks because I went to a Walmart by my house and I thought it was 24 hours. You know, it's on the fairly nicer part of town. You know, usually the nicer part of town Walmarts are always open 24 hours, and yeah, shit was closed. I walk in there and the guy was like, I come in there with an empty cart. You know, Walmart has huge carts. I don't even understand why their carts are so damn massive. I get it. You're going to buy different types of things there, like desks and chairs, and they know your ass is going to spend money. Oh, wow, these are great deals. Who's texting me? Oh, God. Trying to peacefully... Oh, okay. Well, sorry. Got it interrupted by a text. Shouldn't even have you having that on. Sorry about that. Yeah, but going back to my trips to Walmart, so I'm walking in there with the empty cart and all this other shit, and this, you know, they always have like that old guy, kind of looks like it depends. It's either the guy who really hates his life or the guy who's like, you know, overly happy. You know, you bear with the guy who's like overly happy. You know, he's happy, he's out of the house. But the guy I had, guy looked like he was fed up. You know, that guy wished he didn't survive the Vietnam War. So so I walk in there. And the guy just like straight, just blank look at me. He just has this straight look and he doesn't say anything until I walk past him. And he's like, you know, we close at 12, right? Well, you could have told me that before I walked in the door. You saw me with this empty cart, big old smile. Like I'm going to be going in there having a big old shopping spree. Maybe I want to, you know, loiter a little bit around. You know, who doesn't loiter a little bit around? And I knew that's what he thought I was going to do. But I really just wanted to go for toiletries and other things that I needed, you know. But you know, but people get lost in there. You know, sometimes you're like, well, you know, I might go by here, the produce, or I want to go here and I want to go there. So I understand to an extent, but what really bothered me was shit, and it all comes down to my personal thing. What really bothered me was, you know, just why'd you have to be so sarcastic about it? It's like, you know, we close at 12, right? Like, no, I don't know you fucking close at 12, you asshole. I don't work here. You guys don't have signs where it says, oh, we close at 12 or this. You guys have that one side that's blocked off, and I'm like, okay, I get it. You guys want to like feed out the people, the thieves, and not yada yada. You want to minimize the theft. I get that. But what really kills me is that you had to be a sarcastic asshole about it. It's like every time I go to Walmart, there's always got to be some jackass there who has some little quirk about him. Like when you get an oil change at Walmart. So I had this lady where she just kept offering these deals. Like they do this stuff at Jiffy Lube too, where they go like, well, you know, we want to check this and we'll do this. And it's like a full inspection. No, I didn't come for a full inspection. I came for you to change the oil. That's all I came here for. Well, we changed your air filter and, yeah, it's going to be $30 for installation fees. No, how about I shut your shit down? It is only $6 to buy an air filter from AutoZone. You pull the one out and then you put the other one in. I'm not going to get charged $30 for that. You are out of your damn mind. And that just doesn't apply to Walmart. That applies to all those mechanics. I get it. They're in the right place or they want to hustle, upsell you. They're salesmen too. But I digress, and moving forward, because I got a whole lot more weirder shit to come across, because as you guys either have listened to the last episode where Lewis is with me, and man, every time I go over to that guy's house, I always find out some off the wall shit about the world, and it's crazy. I didn't think I was gonna find this out because I was just on that side of town and he just happened to be home and this dude usually is watching some crazy shit on the internet or on TV. But we're really ooh, this is making my stomach sick. Ooh, nasty. But what really got me was there's this thing called virtual pedophiles. So apparently there's pedophiles out there who don't touch kids, they don't have this, but they have the urge and all this other stuff, but they obey the law. And now they're fighting for their rights and their laws, and they want to live in a world where they're accepted. Oh, okay, sure. Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah. Gotcha, right on it. Yeah, let's pass some laws. Let's do it. And it's funny because the guy I was shown had all the traits of like what you would think you see in a pedophile. The creepy neck beard. It's kind of like the pubish type of like facial hair mixed with the balding, mixed with like the weirdly Louis Anderson built type body. The guy who they always do this in every single documentary, no matter what it is, to make you feel for somebody. It's like they use the stock footage to where let's walk to a pond or let's walk around some nature. Have you look around, look stoic. I'm like, oh my god. Even with this fucking guy, you want me to have sympathy for this guy because oh no, our world is not accepting of somebody who wants to touch children. Good. Yeah, fucking right. The one thing I can agree with the world. One thing I can agree with. And then on top of that, some dude in Vegas gets caught with like 46,000 images of like kitty shit, like of kitty porn, and you're like, what the your stash? Like, first off, you're in 40, you're in the thousands range, that high? Like, dude, how what the fuck are you doing? It's like I have no comment on that. I mean, it's just extremely, I guess, disturbing. I mean, I want to sound like one of those parents who, like, when a teacher has like sexual relations with their kid and all this other stuff, and you're kind of like, whenever it's like a girl with the son, you're kind of like, oh, nice. It's kind of hot. Where were those teachers when I was my age? I kind of had that mindset back in the day where, as a younger, like, you're a teenager, kind of like, I want to bone my hot teacher. And even to this day, I guess, if you have an attractive teacher, yeah, I guess so. But, can it apply for women too? I mean, this girl's 17, 8, like about to be 18. I mean, where does that whole thing go? But either way, at the end of the day, what it all boils down to is a student-teacher relationship. It should be professional either way. You got to hold standards. So I can agree with parents who get mad at both situations. Whether it's a boy who got caught with a woman or it's a girl and a guy, like they're one and the same. They honestly are. I can't. Of course, some people have certain urges or, God, gross. Some people have certain urges or however they want to go about it, but I guess there's always a little bit of a gray area. But when it comes to the simple laws, rules, and kind of your own psyche, it's kind of like you got to double check a lot of this shit, But I don't know. My stance on it is always you just keep it professional. If you're really dealing with some sick mental shit like that, I can't even call you sick, but if you're dealing with some mental, I guess, discrepancies in your own mind where you got the urges and you got certain fuck it, I'll call it an illness. If you got those certain illnesses or whatever you want to call them, address it. You just got to address it. And I mean, nobody's too good to go to, I guess, a therapist or someone to seek help. You're always going to get different reactions. You just got to know, be an adult about it and really address it and find a way to, lack of a better word, I guess, cure it. I just think pedophiles, you're not going to see the light of day in my book either. So it's like, nah, I'm not gonna condone that bullshit. It's like, oh, I have an urge to touch a 4-year-old. Get the fuck out of here. Why does nobody ever see eye to eye with me? Well, you're trying to see eye to eye with some children, so guess what? That's not how it's gonna work. I guess you got your own little community of people who's like, we're stigmatized and this and that, and the LGBTQ, like, you're comparing each other, like, that shit's consensual. Like, whatever the LGBTQT community does, that's they what they do is consensual. You want kids to consent. By law, they can't even consent to a lot of other things. So you're a fucking clown. Excuse my language. I'm always told on this podcast that I do, just watch my language, but on certain topics like this, I'm trying to convey a point. So cut it out. Just cut it out, or we got to find a better solution to. I don't know. It's just we're romanticizing some off the wall shit that should not be romanticized. So that's my opinion on that, and I'm gonna cut straight from the bullshit, and that's a no, buddy. That's a no. Sorry, Chief. But let's move on. Because onto, I guess, a lighter note, not such a sick, twisted note. Maybe it still is sick and twisted, but we're gonna talk about the Chucky remake. And man, I personally don't like the way this doll looks. Maybe it's just the promotional picture, but I don't know. I really don't like how he looks. And I'm always told that this is going to be based on, he's not going to be possessed. It's going to be an AI, and it's going to be voiced by Mark Hamill, which is pretty good casting. I like Mark Hamill. Guy's a great voice actor. But here's what his tweet said. It says, "He's more than a toy. He's your best friend. Your first full look at Chucky is here. Don't miss at Child's Play Movie. In theaters, June 21st. Hashtag Child's Play Movie. Hashtag Time to Play." I don't know, but I gotta hear. I never heard the voice. I think somebody told me that they already kind of displayed how he's gonna sound. Well, I have never heard it, so let's see where it goes from there. I might watch it, out of curiosity. I do like the Chucky movies. They're not masterpieces, I'll say that, but they are some things to really, I guess, look back on, and I don't know, they're fun. They're fun movies. I mean, that's what they're there for. I mean, when it comes to, I guess, horror comedies, I see this as a horror comedy. Is between him and Freddy, they really, I guess, hit it home when it comes to, I guess, dark horror comedy, and shit. Let's see. I'm going to give it a chance. Everybody wants to say that, oh man, rehash this and rehash that. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, but at the same time, I guess why not? It's already been like 30 years. They've been doing it since the dawn of like Hollywood. It's just now that we're so more self-aware of it, and it's been happening a little, I guess, more frequently from our perspective. But if you go back to like the 1930s to the 1960s, they've been remaking movies. It's just always a different view or a different, I guess, perspective on how you want to tell the story. I guess if you want to say a remake, I don't know. The difference between a reboot and a remake is apparently that with a remake, they change a lot of the story elements, but it has the same, I guess, focal material point with they're using the same characters, and then a reboot does exactly the same story beat for beat. So, this is looking to be more of a remake. So, let's give it a shot. All right. So, I want to read a couple of these comments. But while I'm scrolling through these comments, I will say that my brother did have like a little bit of not a Chucky obsession, but he had a good guy doll back in the 80s before I was born. I guess he would always get scared by other family members on this other stuff, and there's a lot of stories behind it. But I don't know. One day I'll have him on this podcast, and he'll tell more about the stories about how he had a good guy doll. He even had pictures about it, and he's got proof. All right. So from Liam, 1981. This guy. Okay. I've been waiting for months for this reveal of the actor/voice portraying of the Chuckster. And man, am I not disappointed. I'm not disappointed. Oh, man. Well, so far, so good. We got positive reception here. All right. I see a lot of gifs of the Joker. Yeah, I get it. Mark Hamill played the Joker. Yeah. Yep. Gotcha. Oh, man. Here we go. Got another one. Okay. This one is from @KellyRoberts 016. I'm looking forward to it. It will definitely be different not hearing Brad Dourif's voice behind the doll, but the Joker voice of yours may just be what it needed. Well, got a good point. I think that's what everybody's kind of banking on, is the fact that Mark Hamill's Joker voice is going to be the voice. I doubt he's going to use that voice. I don't know. I feel like he wouldn't want to use his Joker voice, because then you see Chucky and then you see the Joker. But if you play it safe, I guess you use it. But shit, I see a lot of these John Gruden photoshopped ones. Yeah, I never got that as a kid. I was like, John Gruden and Chucky, I guess they have a similarity here and there. All right, so we have another one. There's a lot of positive reception. Oh, except for this guy. Uh-oh. We got @CocoGirl400. Hell no. Why people gotta mess with redoing movies? No original ideas? It's not that there's no original ideas. It's just they're not marketable. So they got your attention. The fact that you're just commenting on these type of things is that they know they're gonna put asses in seats. That's the name of the game. I've learned that. I've learned that, sadly. I mean, can't hate it. It's a business at the end of the day. Yeah, but it's disrespecting art. Well, if you were disrespecting art, you wouldn't do shit for money or, so-called fame. If it was art, I just do it for the passion. You'd be on that sea of bullshit. I hate being famous. You don't have to be famous. Nobody's making you famous. Oh, well, people are making you famous, but nobody's forcing you to be like, we need Sia. No, we don't. If I need another person who sounds like Alanis Morissette and some angsty, you broke my heart, you broke it into pieces. There's a lot of people like that. Yeah, but she wrote Umbrella. Yeah, but she did this and she did that. Yeah, there's writers. Gotcha. But it's all good. It's not saying that she's not a bad writer. She's a good writer, right? Makes hits. Do what you got to do. Damn. Okay, so we got one from Vamp Girl @VampGirl 792011. Damn, that sounds so stock. Sounds like a stock name. But this one says, sorry at Mark Hamill himself, but I'll pass on this. I'm still scared from the OG Chucky, but I think it's awesome. You're the voice of Chucky. Oh, you're just a scaredy pants. Sorry about that, Vamp Girl. Oh, well, damn. I was expecting to see a lot more hate of this. It's you got this person who says kept in your orbit. I was about to say kept tiny. Kept tiny. No, it's kept in your orbit. At kept in your orbit says, I'm sorry. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Move on, I guess, you gotta, I guess we gotta go with the punches of, everybody's got a voice, everybody's got an opinion. That's what social media is, man. Everybody's famous in their own world right now. I mean, at times it's awesome, but, you delve into other people's world and you're just kind of like, I want to punch you in the fucking mouth. Like, I bet you there's somebody out there listening to this podcast and being, God, you're so unoriginal. You don't do anything outside of podcasts, Oh, you're going to vlog or you're going to do this. You know what? At least I'm not doing reaction videos. Kind of what I'm doing right now is I'm reacting to other people's actions, but I feel like reaction videos, like, there's some really shitty ones out there where it's kind of like the guy's just kind of sitting in the right or left corner, just, yeah, oh, that's cool. Damn. All right. If you catch me watching those, I'm probably pretty lonely. I'm, probably really lonely. I need somebody else to express my, I guess, hate for the game or for the movie that they're watching or a trailer, a clip that they're watching. Like, oh my God. You know where reaction videos came from? And they came from the bottom pits of the internet themselves. Is when everybody started, I guess, getting a little bit of that 15 seconds of fame, that a million views on certain websites, where it's 2 girls, 1 cup. Oh man, I'm really digging right there. Yeah, that's me digging into the catacombs of the internet. Just like, I gotta dig this video out. Come on, what's 2 girls, 1 cup? Yeah, apparently they put moose up their ass and just and that's how it all went down. It's like, well, at least it didn't taste like shit. Probably smelled like shit. It's probably like gets a little hints of the fart. But I can't say that, people aren't into freaky shit, because last video I saw of a porn star I kind of follow is she would want people to take dumps on her chest, and that is Miss Violet Myers, and her Twitter name is @VioletSaucy, because she's saucy, baby. Why you so saucy? But since there's so much positive reception and I can't go out on a positive note, because, the world's not positive enough, let's go with, oh shit. We got something coming from @247 News Hip Hop. Oh, okay. J. Cole rapped about artists using machines to fake their streams. Well, this is true. They do exist. I mean, there are ways to pay them, and if you're in that guilty party to do such, I can't really knock you. I guess, if nobody's listening to your music and you don't want to see those low numbers, I guess you're the one who's you're tricking yourself there, You're going to get called out for your shit after a while. And yeah. Oh, man. That is some trash. Some trash that I don't want to see or I don't want to hear, Damn. Let's go to another news article here. Oh, come on. Scrolling through all these damn smut artists. Oh, jeez. Go to the news section, you pervert. Okay. Do we want to talk about Trump? No, I don't. Get out of here with that. Uh-oh. Some exciting news right here. Here's what is known about the PlayStation 5. Oh, yeah. More DLC. More things to... I'm fucking hyped. Hyped to blow my money on some video games. Let's do it. Uh-oh. I want to read this tweet right here. @Caitlin_Kelly. A true generational shift tends to include a few foundational adjustments. PlayStation's next generation console ticks all those boxes. Proven Self has the exclusive on Sony's next gaming system. Am I hyped for it? No, because I don't own either of these. I don't own a PlayStation 3. I don't own a PlayStation 4. But here's the details, if anybody wants to know, since I'm excited for some other video games coming out, and maybe they'll cross over. But I will say I'm one of the few who was kind of mad. You know, I never got to play the Spider-Man game because it looked fun. Kind of reminds me of Saints Row 3 mixed with any of the Saints Row games, because you can include 4 because you had superpowers in that one. But to be honest with you, Saints Row 2 is where it peaked. That's the best one, hands down. Saints Row 3 was fun, though, I will say. And developing for the past 4 years, damn. Will not be released in 2019. Ooh. Dev kits being deployed. Oh, the dev kit. Development kits, I guess. More powerful CPU and GPU. Oh, well, I'm not a nerd, so I don't know what that means. Ray tracing support and 3D audio. Oh no, I'm going to be fully immersed. PSVR and 8K support. Good Lord, 8K? My mind is blown. SSD support. We'll have disk. So you put the disc in? Okay. PS4 backpack. Man, when Xbox 360 gave me a backpack, I wore that shit everywhere because that backpack was comfortable as hell. Man, now I'm hyped. Just because they got a PS4 backpack got me sold. Xbox, you're out the window, okay? Your time is up. You're done. No more. You guys don't even have the cool exclusives anymore. Once you guys need to give up Gears of War because you guys shouldn't have made the 4th one, but it was fun. But it was pointless. I'm going to say it. Gears of War 4 didn't need to exist. Even though I shared the same name as that main character. His name is James. Like, I can't do my Marcus Phoenix voice anymore. But, damn. This was pretty uneventful for a Twitter battle. You know, I was expecting to see some more angry intensity. I was expecting it. I want some fucking fights. I'm getting pissed. I was here for it, man. I was getting hyped. But nope. Nobody hating on the movie. You got the occasional, oh well, you know, no original ideas. Oh man. Damn. I guess I got to look at Trump Twitter more, I guess. You know, that's where everybody gets their jimmies all rustled and all that other stuff. But I really don't want to. I delve into politics a little bit more. That's a rabbit hole, you know, I don't want to go into. Maybe in episode 10 or maybe in episode 5. Who knows? But episode 4, I'm going to be talking about something totally different. I'm good. Get me out of there. I'm done. Fuck that shit. We're talking about pop culture here. Even though Trump is pop culture and he's the president, honestly, we deserve, because that's what we idolize, is entertainment and entertainers. I'm sorry. Had to be said. It's been said before. Said it last time. But we got what we got because that's what we deserved. You can't deny me. You can't deny me. But with that being said, I'm going to end it right here. And you guys can follow me at Mark Wahlberg on Instagram and at Twitter at Nortown Ego. And I'm signing off. It was a nice 33 minutes that I sat here and I rambled on and, you know, whispered in your voice. Made it seem like an NPR news. Yeah, but love you guys. And maybe on next episode I'll have a guest and, you know, we can make sweet love over these microphones and, you know, maybe do some ASMR, do some mukbang. You want a mukbang? Mukbang for you, good book boy.